You holding them as if we're going to compare again, Danny boy?
Thought we could have another little compare today.
Ping G410 in the last compare did blooming well, didn't it?
It did. That's why we've brought it out.
I think we should go through the ropes. Let's do Epic. What have we got there?
I got Epic Flash this time.
Yeah, I think that's good. Both set at 9, both in whatever shafts gives us the best numbers.
Yeah.
Which was interesting to your point the other day in your compare, because you didn't do that, but we're thinking that maybe that wasn't quite the right way of doing it, possibly.
No, I think that's right, and I think we should be setting these up to suit us.
There's no point chesting one in a random...
in the same shaft, when actually we want to try and get it to fit with that head and that, you know.
Yeah. And arguably you could use them in the same shaft because it makes no difference, but the point is more the message, isn't it? I think.
Yes.
So I'm interested to see what we get out of these two. Mark Crossfield here with Dan, Torquay Golf Club, Epic Flash Callaway Ping G410. Not much is beating the Ping G410 yet. Can Epic Flash do it? What are you hitting first, Danny boy?
We're going to go with the Ping. You know, the more I look at this, it's growing on me, this driver.
Turbulators on top.
Yeah, just liking that matte
Lots
finish.
of weight out the back, matte finish. And again, that sound, it's tingy and pingy, isn't it?
It is tinny and pingy.
Do you like or not like? I can't remember.
No, I'm more of a thud. I like that sort of duller sound off the face, to be honest. So that would. I think I'd probably just get used to it, but initially I'd be backing away from that, I think.
So both have sliding or movable weight on the back. Sliding doesn't come out. This one actually comes out and you reposition it in 3 positions.
Yeah.
This one can be positioned wherever you want it with little gears almost in there.
Yeah, tiny little notches in there that you can sort of set it into.
This one appears to go more around the heel and toe, yet this one has more stops in between.
Yeah.
Both with a changeable neck.
Yeah,
obviously
both very similar.
And lie in both of them. Jailbreak technology in this one, the 2 bars that join top to bottom.
Yeah.
This one has weight loads at the back, aerodynamics, forward face, which is where they feel like they're getting their speed.
Yeah.
And you've obviously got the very aggressive turbulators on top. Callaway has the much cleaner classic Callaway look on top. So very similar really in everything they're saying they're trying to do, aren't they?
Yeah, I would say that's a very similar move for both of them.
Epic Flash now. Some good shots of the Ping. We'll show the numbers in a minute. Just compare it to the Flash. I guess this is a little bit more to your fancy in looks. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, I do like the matte finish on the Ping, but I do like the classic look of what Callaway deliver.
Yeah.
I feel like I can frame it better.
Do you? What, down by the ball?
Yeah, I don't know whether it's because of the lines that kind of go around the back and front, and then obviously that chevron at the front there helps
so relative to what you want to see, all that, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Absolutely right, it is.
Let's see what numbers we get out of the Flash. Ooh, that sounded good.
Ryan Little.
Bomb in it.
Bomb ball!
Bomb.
Flash bomb balls. Which one's going to be longer, do you reckon? Now, those two, any feeling that?
Flash, I feel.
Your Flash has got a little extra in it, has it? Can it topple?
So here we go.
Oh yeah. What have we got? Give us some point in.
I think 4 yards.
Oh, massive. So, what are you? 268 to 264 with a Ping.
Yeah, so 264 with Ping, 268 with Callaway Epic Flash.
Ball speed 2 mile an hour faster.
So slightly hotter off the face of the Epic.
Can you show me the club head speed though? Is there an element of Daniel's son getting a little faster?
Warming up. So yes, 1 mile an hour quicker.
So really they're the same.
Basically the same, aren't they?
Because it's if you go 2 to 4 mile an hour per yards per mile per hour, it's
then
a yard
it's
in
the
it
same.
again, isn't it?
Launches, but as we showed, that they're pretty much the same
0.9.
setup. So 0.9.
Both 9-degree drivers.
Both 9-degree drivers. Spin.
273 to 282.
So 100, 150 revs difference there, is that? No, it's less. Yeah, 150 revs difference.
1 yard difference in height.
Yep, so 39 with the Ping to 38 with the Callaway.
Two longest.
So 270 with the Ping.
That's your longest Ping here.
And 273 with the Callaway.
So we're going 4 extra yards on carry, everything else very similar, but 1 extra mile an hour of speed with the Callaway, which then, depending on how you want to read that, I definitely would put them almost as identical. What I like with both of them is the numbers are very consistent. Spins, standard deviation with the Ping, 273, standard deviation with the Callaway, what's that there?
361.
361,
Yeah.
So where we did it with the Cobra, it was jumping a bit. These are both very stable, aren't they?
Yeah.
Let's see what I get.
Okay.
So looks wise, yeah, they're similar, aren't they? Even though I know they're both stretched back the same amount, I think the Ping looks like it stretches back more, even though it doesn't if you measure it. It just feels like there's a little bit more out here, and I reckon that's the matte to the shine. I lose it on the shine, the glimmer, where the matte gives you a more defining outline.
Yeah.
Both sit pretty square, pretty nice. I like the look of both. I could game literally both of these, no problem. Yeah. Same length shaft in both of these as well. Yeah. They're kind of like the same club without jailbreak. One's got a forward space, both got the weight moving on the back. It's almost as if they're trying to sell them to the same group of people, isn't it? Right, I'm going to go with Callaway first.
Okay,
Always
flipping
like
it a bit.
Callaway driver.
Yeah.
Love the look, and I know the sound of this. I've gamed in Epic and it did sound great, and this isn't really that dissimilar. Like that. Does sound
Feel?
yeah, nice, like it.
Matte finish compared to the gloss.
I reckon it would change daily. I like the matte. I think it
Yeah.
just looks cool at the minute, the matte finish, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Nice. Tall. Hello.
Still working on that rotation.
Yeah, I am. Oh, high toe.
High toe.
Ball.
That's a line ball, isn't it?
It's close.
Just turned at the end.
One little draw.
Good number. Ping now then.
Yeah, this is doing well in tests, and I do like the look of this a lot. Absolutely.
You've always been a bit of a fan of the Ping driver in recent years, haven't you?
I mean, they all make good clubs, don't they, to be honest. What I like is the humbleness of Ping. Then if you actually start digging into tour counts, right, who's using how many clubs, you know, that lots of people like to post and that, they do very, very well.
Do they?
But you don't see them going on about it.
No.
What the biggest thing which is interesting with them as well is they don't have many older models in.
Okay, so
some
guys do move with them.
Some companies have a lot of drivers in play.
Yeah.
But when you look, they're dating back, they've got like 7 or 8 different models because some people are using, say, you know, M1 instead of the new one.
Yeah, yeah.
So yes, they've got lots in play, but they can't get their players always to move with the times. Not to say it's tailor-made or anyone, that was just an example.
Like Adam Scott, prime example.
Yeah,
Started playing around with the 910, didn't he?
Yeah.
You know?
What is interesting though is that actually, and no one's going to believe this because of the clothes and the club contract I wear, Ping and Titleist actually are the two where it's interesting what models are in play. Should we leave that little nugget just there?
Just leave that.
I've just popped that.
Wow.
I'll just put that there, look. Just pop that
there.
there.
What, by that bag? Titleist bag?
And that, and
just leave that there.
do whatever you want. Ping, 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 ping. Shoulder my turn. It's 262, a thing of the past. Possibly.
Let's see with the numbers, shall we?
Did I not rip that?
It sounded very nice and very healthy.
I ripped that. Do you like the sound of the Ping? It is slightly louder. I like both really, and none of them would stop me from gaming either as through sound. Do you know what I mean? This one definitely, I think your average player would think it's going further because the sound is bigger.
Yeah.
But I would say that felt like a rip again, big sound.
And big tong,
yeah.
Big distance.
Big tong, oh tong. It's a slightly heely one. That's pretty good as well. Oh, I'm excited about looking at these numbers. Right, interesting look. So I've done almost the opposite to you. So I'm 265 with the Callaway.
Yeah.
Just say that this 265.
Yeah, where's 262?
There isn't one at 260, there's a 257. And then I'm 267 with the Ping. I've got more ball speed out of the Callaway. 2 miles. Oh no, I haven't. Sorry, averaging the same. 152, 152. Ball speed with both is the same. I'm the same club head speed with both.
106.
So those extra yards are coming from 200 revs more, okay, on the Ping to the Callaway.
Launch is the same.
No, launch is slightly higher. Look. Oh no, it's averaging the same.
Averaging the same.
So basically, it's a point something few more hours of ball speed, isn't it?
Well, you've got 0.4.
And then the Ping is also going a little higher, 31 average to 33. So that good old strike is playing its part, isn't it?
Yes.
Longest hit with the Callaway 269.
Yeah.
To a 270 with the Ping. So again, for me, it's identical. What's interesting though for me there is the Epic is having no problem keeping up with the Ping, and I would say the Ping at the moment is probably one of the best we've tested, is it not?
I would agree with that.
Out of everything, it's consistent in what it does. Again, the Ping, I mean, it's interesting that two of the consumer models are now getting down in the 2,000, 2,200 revs mark. Both of them I got a shot within the 1,000 mark.
Yeah.
In days gone by, the consumer model was always a bit more nearer 2.4, 2.5, and then the low spin 2,000.
Yeah.
It's like the low spin model and the consumer models in everyone's are kind of coming together. But what if you think about it, they're all competing against each other for your dollar. The audience's money out of your pocket. If they're producing a driver which is at 2.4, and that is better for lots of people, say, for argument's sake, but you're not buying it because you get 3 more yards out of the one spin at 2,000, they can't have inventory of clubs left there. They have to sell clubs. So what I always think is interesting in all of this is that the person down the lens watching this video and buying, they dictate where these clubs go to a certain extent as well, because I've seen companies try to do the morally correct thing, shorter shafts, you know, different spin models, and those clubs don't sell. People, like, they want to be titillated by 2 extra yards on a launch monitor.
Yeah.
So it's that kind of do or die stuff. You've got to survive as a company. Both really good clubs. Out of me, if I had to pick the two, I couldn't pick. Like, if I was spending my money, I might pick the matte finish, but then I'm more, I love Callaway drivers. I gained them as a kid. There's an emotional connection to that company with their drivers in my life growing up. So I would just advise you to go and test and work on your feels and sounds. They're both bloody good.
Yeah. It would. I'll be honest. I'm so impressed with how this thing performs. I really am.
Yeah.
Because I've not had great numbers in the past, but then things have improved for me slightly. So
yeah.
I'm getting good. I'm getting good numbers with this. But I think even though I love the matte finish on the top of this Ping, the sound off the face of the Epic Flash and the numbers that I'm getting, I like it. I like it. I think I'd have to choose that one over that one, but I am impressed with that.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
very impressed with
Good
that.
stuff. Post comments down below. Which one would you go? I feel a little bit with the numbers I'm getting that maybe we should
I think it's going to have to
see if TS3 wants to join the party.
Yeah.
Because lots of people are going to be asking why, because I'm noticeably longer with that and that at the moment.
Yeah.
So those clubs must be better. I must have the wrong driver in my hand. Post comments down below. Do you want us to put the TS3 up against, let's say, the Ping, which still hasn't really been beaten? Not that beating is the right word, because if you're getting fit, there's no beating, winning or losing here. They're all good. But post comments down below, shall we? Shall we?
We've got to.
I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, we've got to.
Oh, TS3.